top sustainability projects of your organizations? And how do you feel schools can contribute for the upcoming years on your missions?
Introduction. Good morning, everyone. I'm Mehroz Afrin from Saha Zero Waste, and I hope I'm audible as well. And special greetings to all the distinguished partners, school leaders, and the representatives of different universities out there. So, as I mentioned, I'm Mehroz Afrin from Saha Zero Waste. We are a Bangalore-based company, but we have a regional presence in Hyderabad and Delhi as well. And so I feel like today is the most important day for us as an Indian citizen, because today is 26 November, when our constitution was adopted in 1949. So yeah, I want to just throw a little light on the articles, especially the Article 48 and 51A, which talks about protection of environment and also lives associated with the environment, right? So yes, so we are partnered with Go Sharpener to provide support to the schools in terms of certifications, and we have also provided refurbished laptop. So we as a company, we take sustainability very seriously, and we also focus on consumerism and minimalism, if I can call out. And we also contribute to different sustainable development goals. And yes, so these are a little bit about my organization, where I have been associated since last 4 years, and I am the face to the clients who are into plastic packaging especially. So we might also be aware about the PepsiCo company, ITC, etc. So we, on day-to-day basis, all the school students might be consuming their food products, right? So they must be aware of the plastic packaging which comes the food comes packed into the plastic packaging. So this plastic packaging is very, very difficult to recycle. So only when you segregate the plastic, then only it can be sent to recycling, or else it ends up in the landfill. For example, in Hyderabad, the Indiranagar landfill, if I'm right, and in Delhi, Ghaziabad landfill, etc., if I can quote. So these all are the landfills where, when we as a citizen are not sorting the waste properly, this is the problem which leads. And here, use all school leaders and the esteemed representatives play key role here. Why? Because only when you encourage your students with the awareness about how to sort the waste, either it is plastic waste, e-waste, or textile waste, because as Arpita clearly mentioned that the waste, textile waste, is second largest waste after the plastic waste, which our country is generating. And again, the responsible sourcing of this waste is also one of the key initiatives which we are working around. And as Pratika also mentioned that child labor is also one of the concern. And in the waste sector, approximately 60% of the workers are child labor. So when we are working with our vendors, and we have our own material recovery facility in India, and we are providing consulting services to Karnataka government to set up 100 plus material recovery facilities, where the material is sorted into 13 different types. So for us, it's just a lace packet, or it's just a kurkure packet, or just a water bottle of plastic. But this also has the life, because that one single plastic will take approximately 500 years to decompose or biodegrade, right? So, but we at Saha Zero Waste, what we do is we collect this from different sources, pan-India, and we send it for recycling. We are also in plans of setting up our own recycling facility. So that's where we can plan for collaborating with schools and Go Sharpener to provide us the waste, because if the students, if they are being taught at school to sort the waste, right, and segregate the waste, that's how they will come to know that mixed waste is very dangerous to our environment, because at the end that will also impact animal life. Because Meenakshi ma'am has also rightly mentioned that how animal health is also getting affected because of various reasons. So being compassionate towards the animal, as well as being very compassionate with the resources which we are using. So everything, even the e-waste, the phones which we are using, should also be rightly disposed of. That's what was my main agenda for today. So yes, I'm looking forward to collaborating with schools who can create awareness among students, which Go Sharpener is very well doing that. with providing awareness and educating students on their environmental aspects as well. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being such a powerful partner with us. So October has International E-Waste Day, and with Sahas we celebrated that across a lot of schools in the country to create awareness. And then a lot of schools can become green campuses by buying refurbished laptops. Because if you don't buy new, you're not consuming new resources. So a lot of our partner schools, when they were upgrading their computer labs or ID labs, they switched to refurbished laptops and improve the green score of their school, which then reflects in their school scorecard. So that's how we are trying to integrate with all knowledge partners. Yes, please.
So thanks, Pratik, for bringing that out. So I want to also make a point where, for example, we celebrate birthdays, we celebrate anniversaries, and we use a lot of plastic-based decorative items. But when we as a SARS Zero Waste company, we have our own recycled products. That is, we upcycle the textile waste and we make the bells out of it and decorative items which we can decorate and which we can reuse for the every event. So this is again also using the resource multiple times. That is, reuse concept is being also encouraged, if I can call out. Yeah. So along with the refurbished laptops as well as the alternatives of plastic by using textile waste, that's also we encourage at our organization.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for all the inputs. And yes, the schools who are keen to become a part of these initiatives, we have their desk